Friend, let me tell you about this guy that I dated where we wanted completely different things. He wanted companionship, and I, on the other hand, I wanted commitment. And we were basically trying to convince each other that we wanted the opposite of what we actually wanted. Have you ever played that game? Well, he was perfectly happy with the way that things were, and I wasn't. And it took me some time to realize that nothing was going to change. And that was my aha moment. And I understood something that I wish that somebody would have told me years ago. You cannot attract what you want while you're holding on to almost. And I should have known because Brandy already told us almost doesn't count. So, friend, let me give you this little framework to work through it, okay? Let's get into it. Now, friend, here's what nobody likes to say out loud, but I love you way too much not to, okay? But let's start here. Whether you believe in God, source, or the universe, feel free to insert your belief here. I'm a God's girl, so that's what I'm rolling with. I firmly believe that God is always handing you a mirror to let you know exactly where you are, not where you say you want to be, not what you put on your vision board. He is always letting you know, boop, this is your location right here on the map. And if what you say and what you do are not in alignment, he will definitely let you know that by what you are seeing. So when the results are not resulting, friend, you got to check where you operating from. So, friend, I have got to ask you if you are still attracting men who will not commit, have you fully committed to yourself? Have you fully owned what it is that you say that you want? Are you fully standing in the identity of the woman who has what you say you really want? And friend, listen, no shade, no shame, and no judgment because that girl, she was me. I was the one who was in the situationship. I said that I really wanted a relationship that led to marriage. And yet here I was dating somebody who wanted to see where things were going to go. Friend, I should have known from that alone that we wanted two different things. But, friend, it took me some time to realize that we just wanted two different things. And what I was allowing was very different than what I needed to be in alignment with in order to have a marriage that I really wanted. So, friend, is that you? Is that you? Because listen, the universe doesn't necessarily only respond to what you say, it's more so responding to what you do and what you tolerate. So definitely do a little self check. And friend, listen, I'm by no means saying that you are the problem. But listen, when you own the problem, that means you are the solution. And friend, that means that you can make a change in where you are standing and operating from. Here's what I learned, friend. When you know that you are the point of attraction, you then have the power to change it. Because listen, while I was spending all that time trying to convince him that I was great and worthy of being a wife, that was time that I was just spending with almost. And you got to be willing to let go of almost so that you can actually have room to allow in what's already yours. Friend, listen, as soon as I declared that God made me a wife, I own the fact that I was already a wife. God just needed to give me my husband. And when I owned what it was that I wanted and I started dating from that space, I ended things with the situationship. And it was shortly after that that God blessed me with my husband. So, friend, I am telling you, that identity shift was everything. Me being in alignment and no longer just tolerating and allowing what I really didn't want just for the sake of having someone around. Friend, I'm telling you, you got to be willing to let go of almost so that you can actually have what's already yours. And friend, here's the part that I really want you to hear with your whole heart. I got to a point where I just loved myself too much to allow myself to settle for less. Friend, that was the shift. I'm telling you, that was pivotal. And that is what allowed me to connect with the man who was meant to be my husband. As soon as I stopped being afraid of being rejected and started using that rejection as a filter, friend, flip the script. I'm telling you, friend, you got to not be afraid to let go of things that are almost or good enough. Because, friend, good enough is not good enough for you. You deserve to have what it is that your heart really desires. And that means you have to have space in order to welcome it into your life. And you can't do that when your hand is already closed, holding on to almost. You got to let that go so that your hands are open to receive everything that you want and even more, friend. If I'm really being real with you, the blessing wasn't just in giving me what I wanted. I got what I wanted and then some. The cup has been overflowing ever since, friend. So if you are willing to let go of almost so that you can actually have room for what's already yours to land in your life, friend, beyond blessed, beyond blessed. Ooh, so good, friend. Let me go ahead and give you this journal prompt because I really want you to really reflect on this, friend. Okay. The journal prompt is: where in my dating life am I tolerating something that is not in alignment with what I say I want? And friend, remember, no shade, no shame, and no judgment. Grant yourself some grace and love yourself through this. You don't listen. Tough love doesn't have any room up in here. 10 times out of 10, you've been doing tough love and it's just been too tough on you and not getting you the results that you want. So, grant yourself some grace and give yourself some extra love as you do this prompt. Be honest with yourself. If you can't name it and recognize it for what it is, it will keep you stuck and settling, friend. And I don't want to see you spiraling anymore. I don't want to see you going through this same pattern over and over again. In order to interrupt the pattern, you have to name it so that you know what it is and decide to do something different. And friend, that something different is love you a little more. Mm-mm-mm. I hope that you loved today's video just as much as I have. Hey, and meet me in the comments and tell me the almost I needed to let go of was. Ooh, friend, because we are releasing it today, right here and right now. Ooh, friend, tell me in the comments. I'll meet you and support you there. And I love you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow.